Today we're covering something that causes a disproportionate amount of stress for people wearing tape in hair extensions, and honestly a fair amount of confusion too. Why are your tape in hair extensions slipping after washing? Because when it happens, the thought process usually goes one of three ways. Either you've done something wrong, the hair is faulty, or the tape-ins just don't work as well as advertised. And in most cases, it's none of those things. So let's break it down and see what's going on. Tape-in slipping after washing usually comes down to one thing. Something has interfered with the adhesive bond. That something is usually moisture carrying oils, conditioner residue, or silicons from products directly into the bond. And when that happens, the adhesive either softens and loosens grip, or it wasn't fully set to begin with and it just gives up entirely. To understand why, it helps to know how tapes actually work. Tape-in extensions use medical grade adhesive that, when applied correctly and properly cured, create a strong, stable hold that should last for several weeks. But it is sensitive to its environment. Water itself is rarely the problem, but it's what water carries with it. Natural scalp oils, conditioners applied too close to the root, and either of those things reaching the adhesive will start to break it down. Not instantly, but progressively, wash by wash until the grip is gone. So when do tape-in extensions stay secure? When everything in the process has been done properly. The hair was fully clarified before fitting. The tapes were properly heat cured. No conditioners or oils have been applied near the roots. The products being used are actually suitable for hair extensions, and the hair wasn't washed for the first 48 hours. When all of this is in place, the bond should be stable, and the extension should hold without any movement. So if they're slipping, something in that chain has been disrupted. So let's go through the main causes. First, conditioner too close to the root. This is the biggest one, and it doesn't take much. Even a small amount can start softening the adhesive. The hair feels great, but the tape adhesive underneath is quietly breaking down. Second, product build-up. Not everything labelled as professional is actually suitable for hair extensions. Some products contain oils and silicons that gradually build up around the tape tab. So the hair looks and feels good, but the adhesive is being compromised underneath. If slipping started after changing products, that's actually your answer. Third is hair not properly prepared before fitting. If there was any oil or residue on the natural hair when the tapes were being applied, the bond started from a weakened position. It might have felt fine at first, but after a couple of washes, the issues show up, and this is why proper clarifying shampoo and no conditioner used before the fitting is essential. Fourth, tapes not properly heat cured. The adhesive needs to be warmed and pressed correctly. If that step's rushed, the bond never fully adheres and sets. It might hold briefly, but it won't last through washing. No amount of good aftercare fixes tapes that were not set properly. Fifth is washing the hair too soon after fitting. The adhesive needs time to stabilise, usually around 48 hours. So if you wash the hair before that, you're interrupting the setting and curing process. This weakens that before it's even adhered. Finally, lifestyle factors. Frequent washing, gym, heat and natural oil production. All of these can accelerate breakdown if your routine hasn't been adjusted for them. So here's why this matters. Slipping does not stay small. Once a tape starts moving, it stops distributing weight properly. The hair around it starts to tangle, the bonds weaken further, and the extensions become visible. And the stress on the natural hair increases. What starts as one loose tape can turn quickly into a bigger issue across the whole head. So it's not overreacting to deal with this early. It's just easier. So practically, what should you be doing? You should be keeping conditioners and oils strictly to the mid-length and ends of your hair, never ever near to the roots. Use brand compatible hair extension products. and wait the full 48 hours after your fitting before washing the hair for the first time. Rinse thoroughly, avoid build-up, and adjust your routine based on your new hair extensions. If slipping has already started, the right move is to have the tapes removed, cleaned, and retaped properly. Not pressed back down, not left to move further, reset properly. Tapings don't slip because the method is unreliable. They slip because the bond has been compromised, usually by product, preparation, or aftercare. Get those things right and they stay perfectly secure. Get them wrong and the system fails early. If you're considering taping hair extensions, you can explore the full Roots taping range and get more answers to commonly asked questions about tapings in the links below.